A lot has happened since we last saw each other, and so today's theme is uh, our chaotic world. And I've been noticing more and more this background hum of just worry in my life, and actually there's so many different things to that we can worry about or that we are worried about. This is an obvious one, right? This crazy thing happening in Iran, and people are getting hurt and things are being destroyed and lives are being upended. So that's one thing to worry about. And then there's people that do this kind of stuff, like, people that are worried about, drowning in because they're surfing a 70-foot wave or something like that. That's a totally different kind of worry. Those of us that have kids are familiar with this one. When kids are crying or upset, of course we worry. And once you're a parent, you're always a little bit worried about, what's going to happen for your offspring. As a wilderness guy, this is a worry that I haven't contended with in a long time. But wild animals, and just worrying about, gosh, are we stashing our food in a place so that we're safe? And then there's just the general worry. Those of us that experience anxiety, or um, and it can all be pretty consuming. And so I think that the quote that's been, I know I've used here many times, is one of my favorite Dalai Lama quotes about worrying. So if there is no solution to the problem, then don't waste time worrying about it. If there is a solution to the problem, then take action. Don't waste time worrying about it. There's no benefit in worrying whatsoever. And of course, it's easier said than done, but I've found more and more, it's really been, this quote has been on my mind a lot in the last several days. And I just keep coming back to, okay, Oli, what is it that you can control? Is there something that you need to take action on? And if so, get on with it. Like do something about it. And the stuff that you can't control, really work hard to get square with it, and then just let it go. Don't spend energy and time spinning on things that you can't control. So I thought, let's spend a few minutes today tapping into the worries in our lives, and yeah, let's see if we can get some clarity on that. So let's close your eyes. Right now, I'm worried that there's a lot of background noise, but there's nothing I can do about that, so I'm letting that go. Just feel into the body. Notice the air on your face. Notice the sensation of your feet on the ground. Constant and reliable rhythm of just breath coming and going. And right there, we bump into one of these sort of universal truths about being human, and that is we do not control our senses, nor do we control our emotions. We don't control our thoughts. These are just things that happen. And we're kind of left holding the bag. This question of like, oh, geez, now what? What do I do with all of this? First, just feeling into the reality of what it's like to be a sentient feeling being that is constantly receiving these inputs from the outside world, as well as experiences that happen on the inside. And see if you can just relax just a tiny bit more into the okayness of it is what it is. These are the sensations. This is my mood right now. This is what other people are doing all around me. This is what I see on the news and online. And right there, it's I think that have in a roundabout way just defined mindfulness, right? It's really dropping into a place of sensing what is going on around us in a non-reactive way in this moment. And see if you can find some equanimity and some space in this experience of just noticing. It's just stuff that's happening. And then see if you can pinpoint any kind of worry that you're carrying with you about things that are happening in the world at large, the stuff that you see online or in the news. It's probably a little bit different for all of us, but see if you can find any statements that come up where you're like, oh yeah, I'm really worried about fill in the blank. And then ask yourself, is there something I can do about it? Or what can I do about it? Just see what comes up. And if part of the answer is, well, there's lots of things I can't do anything about, see if you can just shift your relationship to that reality and let it go. Let that worry go. If there is something you can do about it, and get clear about that. It could be picking up the phone, calling a friend, checking in on them. It could be volunteering. It could be getting politically active. Just knowing things that we potentially could do. Again, for each of us, it's a very personal question. And ask yourself, okay, so what would that look like? What would it take for me to take action? Another area that's oftentimes filled with worry is our health, or the health of loved ones. And again, see if you can parse out things that we can't impact. Things just are the way they are. Money and finances is another source of worry for a lot of us. So same thing there. Is there a part of you that's worried about money and financial security, stability? Separating out the issues that are beyond your control from the ones where you can actually take action to do something about it. There's a million things that we're probably worried about that I haven't touched on. I think the idea applies to pretty much everything that we're worried about. And of course, there's also worrying about the worrying about feeling anxious. Take a deep breath in, slow breath out. Relaxing the chest, belly, shoulders, the neck. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, out. Go sinking deeper into the okayness of this moment. Hold for 5, 2, 1. Open your eyes, come back. Um, yeah, hope that makes sense. And I'll stick around for a few if anyone wants to touch base. Yeah. See you guys on the flip side.